Hello folks, welcome to another episode of Bagging Joey's Donuts. This is supposed to be a daily show, 5 days a week, but I've been failing at that. The plan is to elaborate on Dan's program, but it's proven a lot harder to find the time than I'd hoped. Not only because I'm busy, but because Dan's show is just so dense with information. It really is all killer, no filler compared to a lot of the other conservative radio shows out there. That's why I like it so much. But that is the idea, to listen every day and also to go through the show notes. But it's difficult to do that. Fortunately today, the piece in the show notes that I wanted to cover was short, as Dan did say, and that did not do anything to make it any less interesting. An article in the Federalist talked about the lawsuit against Buzzfeed for libel or slander. I forgot the difference, but one of those. Now, what a lot of people don't understand, I think, is that Buzzfeed News is a regular news site. I mean, it's a crappy internet-only news outfit and very left-leaning, but it is an actual news source with reporters, etc. A lot of people don't get that because BuzzFeed originally was just a content hub for memes, quizzes, shareable humor-based stuff. It was very graphical, etc. But basically, that became a popular enough site that they branched out into reporting. It's a time when standards for journalism are very low, and there are many powerful parties with a vested interest in having their narrative pushed into public consciousness as much as possible. Since BuzzFeed already had a distribution hub with their site and content producing and curating employees who could easily be retooled as reporters and columnists, this seemed like a natural fit for them. It was this situation which enabled the enemies of Donald Trump to finally get the phony dossier published, after shopping it to many other news outlets first, unsuccessfully. What I learned about this lawsuit from the piece is that, for whatever reason, BuzzFeed is really putting the federal government in a hot spot with this. Maybe they're really actually trying hard to defend against this suit because it's going to cost them a lot of money. I didn't catch just how much they were being sued for, and I'm not really sure what something like this runs, but that could be one reason. Or maybe they just really do believe that the DNC was hacked in the way that it was said it was. Either way, they are trying to have the FBI, CIA, Justice Department, etc. subpoenaed, and the judge is going along with it, and they are not happy. The departments that I just mentioned, they seem very reluctant to answer and probably afraid. Between the judge on this case and the judge hearing the Manafort case, Judge Ellis, I believe is his name, we've got some real honorable judges here for once, and in some pretty unfortunate positions for the deep state on some pretty important cases. After having the judiciary be one of the biggest causes of despair in those of us who are watching our nation fall deeper and deeper into corruption, this really breathes a much-needed breath of optimism into the fight. Kind of like when people see something they say restores their faith in humanity. These are two big, very public first steps to restoring our faith in the judicial system. And I hope it motivates other judges to do the constitutional thing and uphold the law, even when they might be pressured very hard to do otherwise. That's it for today, guys. I'll try to get another show out tomorrow. Like I said, it's a lot of work, and it's tough to get everything done in time, but the goal is to become the foremost show on the Dan Bongino Show, so to speak. If you do want to help me out, you can donate to my PayPal or Patreon, but you don't have to. I just appreciate you watching. Share widely.